G'day guys, Andrew from Going Off Grid. I'm just going to do a video here on our new zero turn and just some initial thoughts on the Hustler Raptor and why we decided to go with this over some of the other stuff we've had. So let's get into it. So here we go, the Hustler Raptor XDX, 60-inch deck on him, and yeah, it's all a pretty good bit of gear. So the reason we've gone with a zero turn for this property is we've tried a bunch of other mowers just purely because it's sort of what we ended up with. So when we bought the property, we had this big old flail mower that was on the tractor, and that worked awesome. Except because of our block is so undulating and hilly, as soon as the tractor went down a hill, it'd just dig into the ground with the mower if you weren't like tweaking it all the time, and it was really hard to get a good cut. And we've also had the old ride-on that came with the property, which is fine for doing the boundaries and stuff, but she's getting a bit old, and it's pretty slow as well. And then also, when we bought the new tractor, it came with a slasher, and I've used that a little bit as well, but that's got the same issue as what that flail mower had. It just digs into the ground once you go like down and up a bit of a hill, and plus we've got quite sandy soil here, so it'll just dig right in, and you end up making more of a mess mowing the place than if you just let it grow. So I borrowed basically this model mower from someone down the street and gave it a go, and it was just so much easier to use. So that's why we decided to get one. We really wanted to get one of the lithium battery powered zero turn ride-ons. There's a couple of, there's like the Ego ones and also the Ryobis. I really wanted one of the Egos, but trouble is where we live in Esperance, you just can't get them down here, and the closest dealer is in Perth. And then if anything goes wrong with it, you got to ship it back to Perth, and just was going to be too much of a pain. And with the Ryobi, I read a lot of things that with the joystick control, it's really hard to control it on uneven ground, and our whole block is uneven, hilly ground. So I thought the big, more standard zero turn arms will be a much better option. So let's go over a couple of things on the XDX. It's got really thick fabricated deck on it. You can pretty much use it as a plough if you wanted to, and also the big center anti-scalping wheel in the center, which is one thing that I was worried about being so undulating here, is how would it go on uneven ground, and it's been really good so far. So yeah, besides that, Kawasaki engine. It's obviously louder than what a battery one would be, but it's not too bad. And yeah, besides that, it is what it is. I think there's not too much to say about it. It's yeah, pretty fast, and cuts really well so far. So I have found it's been like a little bit wet, and the tyres do slip around a bit. So they did say to you can just lower the pressure in the tyres a tiny bit, and you get a bit better grip. So I might try that if I have to mow any time when it's a bit wet. But now we're coming into summer, it is super dry, and it's just going to get drier. So yeah, so I reckon we'll take him for a quick spin and yeah, show you how it goes. Alright, so let's have a look. It's pretty simple. It's got an hour meter, our blades in disengagement and engagement, choke and throttle. So yeah, we've got our different deck heights here, and then like a top lockout there. So if I release that, pull our lockout out, and then we've got it's sitting against this pin, so bit of pressure required to push the deck up, but I'm pretty sure you can get a like an assist kit if it's too heavy, but it's not too bad. But see how Jen goes lifting it up, and then we'll lock it out at the top. Another cool thing is when you put your handles out, it's automatic handbrake, so there's no other handbrake lever or anything. You can just put them out and you're good to go. Yeah, but besides that, she's pretty simple with a cup holder, and well, that's pretty bumpy out here for a cup holder. I don't think I'll be using that. But yeah, let's do some mowing. What do you reckon? Send it through this? Righto, so there it is. As you can see, it absolutely just fangs. Cuts so fast, you can just go as full noise, fast as it'll go, and it'll still just cut fine. Having said that, all the grass is pretty dry at the moment. But yeah, when it gets a bit thicker, I'll plough it into some thick stuff. But yeah, happy days if you're watching this because you're thinking about getting one. Of the 2 hours that I've had it, it's been really good. No real complaints, so that's it. Cheers for watching.